Today we're going to talk about a major drug trafficking operation we've been working for about a year here in the city. There's a gang that was running in the city, said used to be running, called FTD, From the Dirt. That gang now has been dismantled as a result of the great work by members of our Daytona Beach Police Department, the Volusia County Sheriff's Office, and our federal partners. Today we arrested 20 people associated with this gang. This gang is notorious for shootings, drug trafficking, and they're involved at least in one homicide from back in July of last year. This was a great effort by everyone involved. We executed several search warrants today and made a lot of arrests, and we're still looking for a few more people. This group's main hub of activity was out of the Cedar Highlands neighborhood. We have received numerous complaints of drug activity over the past years on this location. We've made several arrests out of there, but this today I think is going to make a huge dent in that problem up there. The residents should not have to tolerate drug dealing and shootings and gun violence in their neighborhoods, and today I think we set the tone for the future that we're not going to tolerate that. Sometimes these investigations take a lot of work and a lot of time to put them together if you want to do them right, and I think we did it right today. We'll get some relief for the neighbors up there. We will not tolerate any type of drugs selling or trafficking in the city, but more importantly, we're never ever going to tolerate any kind of gun violence in the city where we have people shooting at each other, rival gang members, or people that are falling out with each other over drug trafficking, and then innocent people get caught in the mix. So we're sending a message, we're sending it out in force, and we're going to be out here doing. We still have more to do. We have more coming for these bad guys out here, and we're going to turn the heat up. And I'm just lucky here that we have the sheriff's office working with us, our federal partners working with us. Everybody in law enforcement in this area works very well together. And when you have that force multiplier, a lot can get done. But a lot of dedication by our detectives and the detectives involved in this case. So I'm very proud to say that From the Dirt is finished. The top echelon has been dismantled. And they were a documented street gang, an actual gang. But hopefully this will put an end to them. They were also known for recruiting young people to sell their drugs and move their drugs. And, just trying to put that impression on these young kids that it's okay to sell drugs. Well, it's not okay to sell drugs. It's not okay to use guns. And I think we got to break that cycle. And we have a lot of programs, coming at us, spinning at us with our education programs and our sports programs to keep kids away from these, these drug dealers that want to just try to show them that the life is good selling drugs. It's not good, and it's not going to last. So I'm very proud. I'll open it up for questions now. Anybody?
What kind of drugs were they dealing?
You name it: heroin, cocaine. You name it, methamphetamine. These are street level, street thug drug dealers that are looking to prey on people that have a weakness and have a demand that need these drugs, and they'll do whatever they can to deliver these drugs. They will shoot people. They will steal things. They will rob. They will do anything they can because that's their mentality. You can't change them. That's what they're going to do. They get out of jail, they do the same thing. They will shoot and kill any one of you and won't think twice about it. They need to be locked up and put away for a long time, and that's where they're going to go. I feel very comfortable. The work my detectives have done on this, along with the sheriff's office, it's good stuff, and it takes a while to do this. It just doesn't happen overnight.
Chief, any main main player in this?
I can tell you one of the suspects is, you guys are familiar with him. Back in Memorial Day weekend, we dealt with him. Our gentleman that was Mr. Humphreys that was throwing the money out. We arrested him about 3 weeks ago and took him into custody on this part of these charges. But he was kind of involved with the gang at a high level, and he's in jail already.
His first name, do you remember?
It's Matt, right? Matthew Hamilton.
What kind of charges are they looking at, Chief? Is it just drug related? Drug
related. There's some gun violence, gun charges in there. We recovered some guns today, so state charges at this point. And we're gonna prosecute them to the fullest extent of the law. And these cases aren't just easily made. These are very methodical, strategically investigated to the point where there's no wiggle room for a judge or anybody else to say, this is not a good case. These are solid cases, and these are bad guys, and they're going to go to jail for a while, hopefully for a long, long time, so they can't peddle their poison out here on the streets and just shoot at each other and thinking it's the Wild Wild West. It's not going to happen. So I feel very comfortable. This is just one of the many operations we do year round, and I know you guys cover us a lot. We have a zero tolerance for drugs here, and we have probably 15, 20 officers just dedicated to fighting drugs year round. And that's not just Daytona. I'm not including task force we're involved in and partners with the sheriff's office and our federal partners. So you add all that together, and Daytona is one of the biggest cities around on the east side of Volusia County. A lot of people come here, and a lot of the bad guys come here. We just we've been very successful getting rid of them and dismantling these drug organizations and just shutting them down. But the most important thing is for these citizens that live in these neighborhoods, they don't have to sit up there and be worried and deal with all the nonsense associated with these bad guys. So that's our main goal, is to protect our citizens and especially our youth. And I think we've accomplished that today.
There were a couple people you were looking for back on Memorial Day for firing those shots. Were they picked up in this thing here?
I believe so. Yes, we've made. There's so many arrests associated with this that people that are here. I don't even know. We're still even looking for some people right now. These guys just go show you how stupid they are. They're out there selling drugs or shooting guns, and they want to make these stupid rap videos like there's some kind of big production. You're dealing with idiots, morons here. I mean, they just don't care. So by them acting stupid and throwing money, it just makes our case even easier to keep an eye on them.
Any weapons?
Yes, firearms. Several firearms were covered today. Yep, firearms, drugs, and you name it, money.
Were any of those guns stolen?
At this point in time, I don't know. We're still out here working on it, so putting it together. But I'll tell you, you want to come to this city and sell drugs, or this county, you're going to have a big problem. I can tell you, you're going to have a big problem, because you're going to get caught. You're going to go to jail. And we have a lot of great resources here, a lot of very knowledgeable detectives. We have some of the best technology ever. So you're not going to get away with it here, as we've proven over the past decades in this city, as we've dismantled many major drug trafficking organizations here in Daytona Beach. So we're going to continue to do that, and we still have a lot of work to do, but we're not going to stop. And I'm just very happy today that we're able to get some bad guys off the streets, and we're going to probably save some lives as a result of this. Not only adult lives, but a lot of kids that won't be out here influenced by these drug dealers. Any other questions?
Thank you.
Oh, thank you.